Gottlieb. Back to Lasky in the circle with a good pass through the slot to Kuzer, but he coughs it up. And Westchester dumps it in. Sinningen. And behind the goal. Here's Stovall. Gottlieb across the blue line. With speed. Weaves through a couple players and then left-handed shot off the pad of Colgan. Stovall now picks it up in his own zone. Good pass up ahead to Gottlieb at the red line. And he skates off. Westchester had the puck with a 1-on-2, but content to just fire it in on Thompson, who stops it with 25 left in the power play for Arkansas. They've already had a good number of power plays this evening, which has been the bane of the Golden Rams' existence so far in 2018-19. The slap shot doesn't trouble anybody, and it goes to the far corner. Now coming out of the box is O'Brien. Quickly, but they're not able to get it to him. Stovall intercepts at center ice. With a good pirouette, but the pass is intercepted in the slot. And now with speed across the blue line is Yaller, who slaps it, and it's gloved easily by Brock Thompson with 13:35 to go in the second period. Arkansas 2, Westchester 1. Arkansas normally, again, in the Southeastern Conference, but in hockey they skate in the Western Collegiate Hockey League, in which they are 6th in the current standings. Leading the league at the moment is Oklahoma, which happens to be the home state of the goaltender who watches this face-off. Drops to his left and won by his teammates. And they clear the zone. And then stripped of the puck is Hollingshead. Here's Hill. At the blue line, he centers it. Good defensive play. And then gloves for stoppage by Colgan. The Westchester defense did just enough to get off the Razorbacks, waiting in the slot to tap that tennis home.
My arm's going to be
Arkansas outshooting Westchester 21-7, although you can chalk the majority of that up to the power plays that Westchester has been fighting off. Earlier, though, in the game, even though Westchester had the lead, the shot saved by Colgan. Although Westchester had the early lead, Arkansas had been outshooting them even at 5-on-5 throughout the first 12 minutes of the game when Westchester was even strength. As we are now, with 13 minutes to go in the second period. Arkansas wins the draw, and Nicola from the blue line sends it in, wraps it from the near to the far side. Harry Lane is able to get it up ahead. It's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Westchester skating up ice. The centering pass is off the skates of Yapello. And now Kubatska fighting Yapello at corner. Sinningen sends it to the near side. Voracek gets to it first. He stops, centers it in front, but it's deflected. And jumping on it is Pritchard. Out to center, or Sinningen sends it in. Here's Samiti, who centers it. He's off the skate of the Arkansas defense and redirected into the far corner. Kubatska passes. Here's Horacek. Yaller takes him down. Yapello and Hill fighting against him. And Horacek can't get up, can't get out of the way of the puck, and the referees blow the play dead. Westchester is in second place right now in the ECHA standings. Navy's number 1. We'll get to the schedule for the other teams in a moment, but they are home against the College of New Jersey this weekend. Westchester wins the draw inside the Arkansas zone. Here's Kuzer. And then back to Kerr. Crosses the blue line. He leaves it for his defenseman in front. Good interplay from the Razorbacks. Eventually, it comes to the near corner. And Westchester lifts it all the way down. This will be icing if it gets to the red line, and it does. And so, touching up for Arkansas is Kevin LaPlante, who leads the team in penalty minutes with 26. Face off. inside the Westchester zone at the opposite. It's 2-1 in favor of the Razorbacks. Westchester clears the zone just outside the blue line. Backhanded back in by Lasky. And then Westchester clears the zone again. LaPlante to the far side. Here's Lasky across the zone blue line. Yaller picks it up at center ice. Thompson plays it behind his own net. Long pass up ahead to Kerr. Goes over his stick. Yaller keeps it in the zone. And then Lasky one-on-one the other way. Lasky shoots. Blocker save. And directed it into the corner. Behind the goal. Lasky will get there. He's watched by Tom Cole. Lasky now tries to spin around and is met by the Westchester defense. LaPlante picks it up the red line and sends it into the near corner. Cross ice pass for Westchester. Up ahead. Good. One-touch passing. And then again into the corner. And Staines with a good pass ahead for Williams. And 2-on-1 for Young. He tries to find Williams, but it skips over his stick into the corner. Directed into the far corner. 5 players look for possession there. Arkansas gets control of the puck. Shot from the point. Stick save by Colgan. Rebound in the corner. Behind the goal it goes. Arkansas in the corner. Skating out with it. They look for Foster, and then they dump it into the corner. And a good pass for Young in the shot. He scores!
Let's go!
Young makes it 3-1. And the Razorbacks open up a 2-goal advantage.
We had never scored.
Colin Young with his 4th point of the season, his 2nd goal.
Oh, yes.
And that will place Eric Wolf and his group at a severe disadvantage here in the 2nd period. Just about midway through this game. And the face-off at center, won by Westchester. After an early start for the Golden Rams, although they were outshot, they had the early lead. And it looked promising for the Golden Rams. However, Arkansas has been able to wear them down, taking what is now more than 3 times as many shots. The penalties did not help matters, but even on 5-on-5 now, Arkansas has had the upper hand in this game. Face-off, won by the Golden Rams and behind the goal. Now, good opportunity, near side circle. Shot comes in and it's back behind the goal. 2 looks at it at Crawley, but was not able to really trouble Brock Thompson. We are at Iceline in Westchester, just about 30 miles west of Philadelphia, where the Razorbacks will spend the majority of their trip here. They're spending 4 days. They'll head to Old York Road to take on Temple, and then from there go to Villanova, who plays at Hatfield, and then actually spend some time in the city, in University City to be more specific, when they go to Class of 23 Arena, which is on the campus of the University of Pennsylvania, but leased out to Drexel, who will host the Razorbacks on Monday.
Oh, so close.
Up ahead now. Voracek looking for a centering pass. He's watched by DeGuyer, and he skates all the way around, unable to find a good pass for him. And then to Cimini at the point. Cimini at the point again. Westchester on the power play. Centering, and they score! Petrosyan taps in the pass from the near side circle. And Valentine's penalty proves costly for the Razorbacks. It would be Michael Petrosyan's first goal of the season. He had 3 last year on 7 points, and he cuts the Razorback lead in half. 3-2 Arkansas. Heading now on the Westchester goal. And immediately answered by the Razorbacks. Centering catch from Yapello. And we'll see who wants to lay the end of the pass. Looks like Valentine.
Yeah, why are they going down the 3?
4-2 is the score. And Valentine, who was in the box and who was mostly responsible for the last goal scored by Westchester, immediately regained it with a goal of his own. And now he and Leo Flick are the ones at center ice who are being watched over by the referee as they were tying each other up prior to the puck drop. So, 2 goal advantage back almost immediately for the Razorbacks. And Stovall now trying to clear it out of his own zone. This should be icing. And it'll be a carry lane zone to puck drop. 8:32 left in the second period here at Iceline in Westchester. Arkansas 4, Westchester 2. This falls to Lexington McKendree University, the head coach of Arkansas. He played 4 years, and he had to visit Fayetteville when he was a player himself. He was an opponent of Arkansas back then. And he said that as an opponent, as Westchester goes on the 2-on-1 here, and a good pass saucer over the flailing Arkansas defense. But Leo Flick shot goes behind the net, and we have more fighting going on. And this is not what Wolf wants to see from a Westchester perspective. More Golden Rams perhaps being sent to the box. And he has said, look, this has been born of frustration. Westchester has not had a double-digit win season since about 2014 or so. They haven't had a winning record since 2011. This is their best start since 2008. And over the past number of years, as most of these players have gotten accustomed to, they have not had a habit of winning. They've had a habit of frustration, born of seasons with 5 wins, 7 wins, etc. And that is where the lack of discipline has come from for the Golden Rams. And if Wolf is going to turn this around and keep the momentum going for the season, his team needs to stay out of the penalty box and not be baited by their frustrations. And he said to the players that, look, at 5-2 or 4-2-1, however you look at shootout victories, you have no excuse anymore for being frustrated. You have a winning record. You're off to a good start. Losing is not an excuse for taking ill-advised penalties. And these are the ones that the Rams are hoping to avoid from here on out. The momentum is with them, although as Earl Weaver is fond of saying, former Baltimore Orioles manager, momentum is next day's starting pitcher. So it's just as much as that. Westchester doesn't come out again until next week. And so this one will live long in the memory, much as the last game did, where they went down 3-1 to Portland, in large part because they were missing some players because of disqualifications in the previous game. They were able to fight back to make it 3-3, but weak defending allowed for a goal in the last 2 minutes, and their comeback was erased. Now, 2 minutes are on the board for roughing, the only man being penalized, at least in terms of the man advantage perspective, is Arkansas's Cosimo Yapella. So there are some Rams in the box as well. There are multiple Razorbacks in the box, but Westchester is on the power play here now. Horacek skating in the far corner. Along the blue line is Cimini. Back to Horacek, the Westchester captain. He calls for it again in the corner. Back to the point. Samiti thinks about it. Kubatska, one touch, pass back to him. And now, Sennigan fires cross ice. Kubatska shoots. Block is saved from Thompson. Into the corner it goes. LaPlante pins Kubatska against the boards. And now Samiti regains control of the puck on the blue line. He skates along the blue line. And now passes to Kubatska, who thinks about it. He centers it, and the deflection goes wide. Here's Horacek now with the loose puck. Watched closely by Gottlieb. Gets it to Sennigan. Sennigan backhands it out to the point for Samiti. He shoots, deflected in front by Horacek, but not able to get it in on goal. And Arkansas ships it all the way down. 30 seconds to go. Sennigan calls for the puck loudly. That'll be a trip. Sennigan now skates in, he shoots, deflected in front, tapped into the air by the stick of Thompson, but Arkansas touches up for the faceoff. However, the trip against Arginin, as he and Sennigan were gaining the zone on the near side just in front of us here, means that Westchester will go on a 5-on-3 penalty. 21 seconds in the 5-on-3 power play now. Face-off won by Johnston. Out to Westchester along the point. Calling for it again. Lane shoots. It's deflected in front and goes to the near side. Behind the goal. Scooped up by Arkansas. Foster out to center. Harry Lane will ship it in, and Arkansas clears it just as quickly with 6 minutes to go in the second period. Lane is first to it, watched by Valentine, and here's Johnston skating up ice. Cross ice pass is over the stick of the Westchester defender, and now Leo Flick at the blue line. Flick passes up ahead to Klein, and now Flick getting in. His pass out to Harganen and a flat pass along the blue line. And now Lane winds up the one-timer and it's deflected. In front, Foster can go the other way. It's 1-on-2 though. Foster will kill some time, shoots it deliberately wide, and it's deflected all the way out. Foster ships it back into the zone where they're onside. Kuzer with it now along the blue line with 50 seconds in the Westchester power play. Kuzer now emerges from the corner and he loses control. He killed a good amount of time down there. They dump it in. Arkansas has a little bit of time to think about it, and they slap it all the way down. Kuzer deflects it into the near corner. Westchester behind their own goal. 4 to the score. Arkansas leading by 2 with 5 minutes to go in the second. Up ahead here is Kubatska, who taps it down, and he shoots. And it's sent it behind the goal by Thompson. Centering pass deflected there by Gottlieb. And now Westchester along the blue line with 8 seconds left. And a good pass in front. Kubatska through the slot, trying to lift it. His pressure's showing, but he's not able to. Oh, so many bodies in front. Petrucion was the last man who had a chance. Kubatska had a good chance on the pass from Horacek through the slot. He had to skate it down and then try to lift it with his stick. He couldn't. The rebound made its way to Petrucion, who was not able to get his stick under it. And Thompson, who had the lower shelf covered, also covered up the face-off there. 2 seconds to go in the power play, and so Westchester will have a quick opportunity on this face-off. Kubatska against Hill, and they'll stop it there short. And we'll reset things. Still Kubatska against Hill. I think they're calling for Hill to get out of the circle. And they are. So, taking his place and winning the draw is Madsen. Goal now, we're even strength. Here's Kubatska in the corner. He skates out with it, passes in front, centering. Hill is the first one to the loose puck. And Arkansas goes the other way. Here's Barrett along the left side. Yaller defends him. Hill against Yaller. And Kubatska is in there as well. Kubatska is the one who lifts it along the boards. Kept in the zone on the far side. Hill lets it travel along to the near. And now off ice with Sennigan, 2-on-1. Sennigan, he shoots. Blocker save from Thompson to keep the 2-goal lead. Here's Sennigan now behind the goal. Back out to the point. And overskating it there and knocked down from behind McKeever. 2-on-2 for Arkansas. Shot. And Colgan lets it hit the Westchester logo on its chest and covers up for a face-off. 3:42 in the second left. And Westchester has been clawing back in this second period. 27 shots to 17. They did on the power play most recently. They did knock the lead down to 3-2, but 5 seconds later, Valentine doubled the lead yet again. And so that's where we stand at 4-2. Saves' shot from the point was weak. Westchester clears it only as far as the red line. Now Hollingshead has the sidestep with the referee. Into the near corner. Williams. They want to get it out. It's not clearing the zone. Westchester. Centering pass. Blocked in front. And then back to the point. Here's Gottlieb who skates in. He finds his man on the doorstep. And Colgan shuts it. Shot. Scores! On the spot one time. Shot from James Williams. And he makes it 5-2. Colgan only moments ago had made a point-blank save. The rebound directed to the near corner and a centering pass to the top of the slot. Williams made no mistake, and he fired it in on one touch. His first goal of the season. And the Razorbacks have room to breathe now with a 3-goal advantage. They have it inside the Westchester zone deep. A high rising shot from LaPlante misses the target. Westchester hops on it. They get it out to LaPlante. And now at the blue line, a good move from Kerr. And he makes another move, but Samiti was equal to the task that time. 1-on-1 the other way for Mike O'Brien, covering his Gottlieb. And so though he gets past one man in LaPlante, he's shoved into the boards by Gottlieb. And now, coming with a loose puck, Westchester. But it stays in. John Pola thought it was going out of play. They lift it high, out to center, and into the rafters goes Colby Yaller's clearance opportunity. And so, 2 minutes and 1 second left in the second period. Westchester 2, Arkansas 5. They drop it at center, and the Rams have control. Cross ice pass, D, and then back again. Allenson good speed, puts pressure on the Westchester defense. A good Arkansas forecheck makes Westchester cough up the puck for a moment. They're able to clear it finally. Now Tom Cole with speed, backhands it in front, and a good stick hook away as Arkansas lifts it out of the zone. Far side. Westchester dumps it in. It was more of an errant pass that makes its way to the Arkansas red line. De La Guardia has it in the corner. His pass is intercepted by Kubatska. Now Sennigan thinks about centering it, thinks better of it, and is pinned against the glass by Yapella. Kubatska and Yapella and Sennigan and Snowball all fighting for it. Kubatska centers it, but LaGuardia was there to turn it aside. Last minute of play in the second period. Here's Kubatska and Valentin. Horacek comes out with it, but his pass is broken up in the slot. Backhander finds Stovall and across the neutral zone. To Valentin in the slot. He shoots, tries the wrong foot Hogan, but he was there sliding across. Directs the rebound to the near side corner. 30 seconds to go in the second. Westchester lifts it out of the zone, and they find Horacek. Vortex centers it. And they have a couple men. Kubatska shoots, blocker save by Thompson. What a good opportunity. One of the better ones for Westchester here in the second. Kubatska lets it go. Taps it ahead. And whiffing on the shot is Crowley. And intercepted there. There's McLean all alone. McLean, he drives the left and he gets it around. And he scores. He just beats the horn. 3 seconds to go in the second period. And Arkansas leads 6-2. Crowley, unfortunately for Westchester, whiffed on the slap shot from the point after it was tapped to him by Kubatska. And you can see there Madsen with a little bit of humor in the last 4 seconds of the period. They're content to just kneel the ball, as it were. And as we enter the last 20 minutes of play, Arkansas 6, Westchester 2 here on Westchester's ice line. Matchup between the Razorbacks and Westchester on YouTube Live. We'll be back. Oh, thank you guys. I actually have to go home now.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So hopefully we'll have it all ready to go next time. I'll miss the next game, I think. I'm traveling to see my family in Germany.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my dad was in.
Nice.
So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one after. If there's ever a game in Philly, you guys can come to that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll be there.
Drexel game.
Drexel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least there's a Temple game.
Yeah. So I'll definitely be at those too. Except for them in Philly. All right. Have a good weekend. See you guys.
Thank you. Yeah. Probably not. I mean, I'm not gonna be talking, right? It's just gonna be like video talking. It would make that easier.
Yes,
Because you're not having to get over the computer.
They're gonna really want this one for the books anyway.
I know, right? And I'm pretty sure it's still going. Turn it off. And more importantly, I can probably turn it off. I wouldn't want to turn it back on.
Yeah, right.
Or back up a little. I can't do that. Okay. Oh. Hello. Even strength. He's not the Do you think wait. Do you think I still need to do the live stream if the announcer guy left? No? Like, I don't want to do it anymore. Every person we're on. No, like, I want to do it anymore. I should get one checked. Where are they? Oh, you don't even know what it is. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't. No, over. Wait, I need you to go to the live. Oh my god. The issue is, I don't know their names. Who's the third one? There's a third person over there. Oh. Delightful. Okay. I guess you could go ask them to do it. They're not doing anything anyway. They're even not doing the water bottle, so what's the point? Oh, yeah. Okay. Bye. Have fun. It doesn't just pick up regular audio, does it? Great. It caught me saying that I don't know what to do.
That's alright.
They don't know who I am.
It was fine.
You moved it. I did. I moved it quick enough when it started. Oh my god. What time are you? Is it like 1 hour? Here we go. Well, gotta go. I only planned on staying for one period and then leaving. I really wanted to separate myself. I told him last year last year. And I was like, I'm gonna come back and like make sure things run smoothly and then I'll like slowly fade away. So my intention was to maybe start fading away today. And then now I'm here.
Well, it's okay. Slowly but surely.
For regular NHL, they talk during your meeting. But like you don't talk. That's so live. I'm usually up here with you.
It's usually just me and that guy.
Oh, that guy. Oh,
Yeah, that guy might.
okay.
This is the first time it's happened this. But ideally, it'll just have to be like me and one other and Mike doing it because we figure out that it won't be a whole process. It still will. I know the process.
Keep doing it and then like dancing watching. What?
having like, they don't have this video. So they really want to put it on YouTube. So I'm saying, yeah, I texted my dad. I said, live stream stuff going on.
Hey, have y'all showed the score? So they know what the score is?